Octopath Traveler.
Yes, Octopath Traveler. So, last we left off, to be honest, if I'm being completely transparent, I started the stream maybe 20 minutes ago, and I decided to challenge this guy. His strength is up there. It even tells you his strength is like almost to the max. But apparently I'm at the level to which I can survive for a ungodly amount of time without dying. Even in a one-on-one fight, I should be losing. I was able to go for a little too long, and he didn't go down. And I was trying to look up also how much hit points the fucking dude had, since I didn't have Cyrus. It's a one-on-one with Ulbrich and him. And, yeah, it went on for 20 minutes. And there's no information about this person online. And if there is, I couldn't find it. That's how little information there is about this game. It tends to happen with Switch exclusives that aren't Mario and Zelda. So, I don't know how much hit points that guy has. So we're just starting over from what had happened. A carpenter's assistant who loves his hometown and would do anything to help it thrive. Although he himself has no plans to mine gold ore, he hopes that others will continue to have success for the foreseeable future. Bartering is increased. I don't have Tressa in the party right now, so I'm just stealing everything. I'm not guiding anybody because I have Zeph as a joke. A weaver of quarry quest. I can't say that name a lot of times. Quarry Crest, whose handmade wares are of surpassing quality. Though his business receives little custom from the countless miners drawn by the promise of gold, he is nevertheless committed to preserving his traditional craft. And he has a quest item, so that might be a better purchase idea. I need to talk to him. He's a quest. Greeting, my family's been weaving carpets and cloth here for generations. There was a time when every house for leagues around was carpeted with Gindy's finest fabrics. Oh. But these days, well, no one in town sees this much to visit our humble shop. Time marches on, and it doesn't care who it stomps past. Okay.
Hello there.
Hello there. I can't tell if I'm a dwarf or just a child with an adult voice actor that doesn't know how to pitch it up enough to make it sound like a child. You're the person who found my dragon egg. Yes. It's me, Kaya, remember? There's an old man in this town who knows all about there is to know about dragon eggs. I wish I knew where he's at. I'm awfully anxious to talk to him. Why isn't the dragon egg here? Does he have the steel? Yoink.
Hello to you.
West of here is the manse of Mr. Morlock, the landlord. Up on the other end is where the scholar lives. Okay. Did no one teach you manners? Forgive me, I did not mean to interrupt. Try that again. 74%, come on. Driven from her home by wealthy prospectors when the gold rush began, this woman hates the miners and everything about them. She sometimes voices her frustrations to her grandmother, who played a key role in the events which set everything in motion. More receptive to your attempts to allure them. Well, I don't have Primrose in the party. Yoink. Gotcha. Business has been booming for this merchant due to the town's recent prosperity. His tastes have become rather extravagant of late, but as he is convinced that this good fortune will surely not sour for at least 10 years, he has no intention of changing his habits. New weapons for sale. Also, you should probably watch your money a little closely, because I just stole a bunch of silver out of your pockets. What was that? Oh, nothing. Pseudo gold ore. Yeah, just odds and ends. Here we go. Got some money from that. New weapons, they said. Go ahead and save. It's handy having a thief in the party. This looks like another dungeon that'll open up. But who can say for sure?
Well met.
Well, Matt, the mines are up this path. Are you here for a climb as well? Registration number 1274. Employed as mine guide. Employed, huh? Hello? Oh, right there, huh?
Well met.
I don't think I talked to this guy over here. I just stole from him and scrutinized him.
Fair and well.
Fair and well, Mr. Murlock's matching. Yeah, over the bridge, yeah. She said the same thing, more or less. Yeah, I've been here. Okay, so let's move on to the next area of town. The mines. Through the mines of Quarrycrest.
Hello.
Hello, lots of labourers from the mines frequent the tavern. They want a bit of levity after being in the dark tunnels all day. (0044) Self-proclaimed Pit Reaper, or some such. Though no one seems to quite know what he's on about. Did it say quit Pit Reaper? Yeah, I was thinking, like, did it say quit? God damn it. Pit Peeper? I don't know where the Q is coming from. Maybe from Quarry Quest. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Quarry Crest is such a weirdly hard thing to say on the spot. Quarry Crest. Quarry Crest. Quarry Crest. Quarry Crest. Then I forget about it for a while. Quarry Crest. Shit. 1059. Likes fishing as well as other things. Apparently not worthy of mention.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, it never ends. I strike it rich and then spend it all. Yeah, well.
Excuse me?
You there, have you heard of the whetstones of Orwell? I've heard they could make even the dullest tool as sharp as new again. Every day this woman strives to squirrel away from a few extra leaves for her family's benefit. She mends torn clothes. Am I reading that right? Every day this woman strives to squirrel away a few... Oh, I guess like stock away. I was like, she's trying to squirrel out of something? That didn't make any sense. For her family's benefit, she mends torn clothes, sharpens her own knives, and has even repaired broken furniture. Though her skills rival those of professional craftsmen, she's content to put them in use in mundane ways. Most intriguing. I'll take that. Critical is not as good, but regular physical attack and evasion is very good. It's an interesting item for you to have on you, ma'am. Okay, well... lowers the speed by quite a bit. Middle attack. Oh, there's some good stuff here. It's expensive as hell. And nothing comes without bringing something else down. So it's not a straight upgrade to really anything. Unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately for me, because I don't have money to spend on that. Yeah, go for it. Claiming he hasn't met an egg he couldn't hatch, this man is knowledgeable on everything egg-related. And many come from far and wide seeking his expertise. Eggspertise. Rumor has it he prefers his eggs boiled.
A good day to you.
I've hatched all manner of eggs, from spiders to griffins. As a lad, whenever I saw an egg, I couldn't help but wonder what kind of creature'd come out of it and when. So I set myself to the task of finding out. Years later, I'm right eggsbert, such as it were. Ha ha. Although most folk call me the Eggman, cuckoo cachoo, which is an opportunity missed if you ask me. I'm still waiting for the day when I can put my expertise to use for someone. Take that.
A good day.
Well, now I gotta go back to the girl that has the egg, right? To tell her that I found the man. I am the Eggman, cuckoo cachoo. I don't even know if that's like, if it's meant to be a Beatles quote, or if only the translation team made that joke. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I found him. What the fuck? Am I missing something? There's a man here who knows all about dragon eggs. Well, let me take a look. Journal. Hey, how's it going? I would have caught more streams if you didn't stream while I was at work. I stream around the same time, for the most part, kind of in the middle of the day till late at night. I don't stream in the mornings. Where? Where's the egg quest? This one. I wish I knew where he's at. I found him. He's right here.
A good day.
I still wish I could... How about I challenge him? Oh, I could guide him. I was like, how about I beat him up? Okay, I'm halfway through chapter 3. How the fuck did you guys get the side quest journal? Side quest journal is in the journal. You just press L and R to switch between on this screen. It sure doesn't tell you that.
A good day to you.
So I was like, this is a fucking RPG. There's gotta be some sort of quest journal somewhere. It doesn't help out much, if I'm being honest. It doesn't tell you where to go. So I need to guide him. Bye-bye, Zeph. It was a good joke while it lasted. Man once told me about a country with a prayer for hatching eggs. Really wish it told me, because I've never found that. Well, you know what? I was trying to find something earlier today. Specifically for this town. This town has no information in the Wikia. Like, it's empty. I was trying to find out how much hit points this guy has. Because I tried to challenge him, and I survived for like 15 to 20 minutes. And I was like, man, this is taking a little bit too long. How much hit points does this guy have? And I couldn't find it. Couldn't find any information on it. The game's, I guess, a little too new. And it's exclusive to the Switch, so there's problems. Here we go.
Hello there.
Hello there, I've come to this town because I've heard there's a gentleman who knows everything to know about eggs. That wouldn't be you by any chance. Ah, the Eggman. Cuckoo, most folk call me. So what do you want to see me about? How far are you in the stories? I've only done Primrose's chapter 2. I'm working on everybody else's chapter 2. I have a dragon egg and I want to hatch it. Ho ho ho! I'm too old to be taken in by extravagant claims like that, lassie. Swans! Oh shit, it's Eggman. Get a load of this. Now look who's got a yolk on his face. And it is a dragon egg. Could you keep your voice down, sir? We don't know who could be listening. Excuse me, lassie. Seeing a rare specimen like that, I just couldn't help myself. I've only seen fragments before, but that size and color, it can't be nothing else. What's those double negatives? Simply extraordinary. Where in the God's good name did you find her, lassie? Well, in short, a dragon coming to you in a dream. An exhilarating tale, to be sure. Oh, Lord. It's no easy task catching a dragon. I've only heard of one way to do it. Tell it to me, sir. We're gonna have the Egg Dragoon. Legend has it, a dragon's egg has to be warmed by the heat of a volcano. Oh, Lord. Of course, it's just a tale, and I've never tried it myself. But some eagles nest on the slopes of volcanoes so that the heat will warm their eggs. Getting so close to a volcano sounds dangerous. Aye, but if you travel to Orwell, you might find a blaze stone that is infused with volcanic heat. Mayhap the blaze stone will serve just as well. Blaze stone from Orwell? Thank you, sir. I'll head to Orwell straight away and find one. I don't know if that's a dwarf or a child traveling. That's a lot of money, good. Damn. Okay, save. Now, once I'm done talking to everybody, I'm going to start Cyrus's chapter 2 here in this town. And then I'll start Tress's chapter 2 in this town, since we're here. Anything else? I talked to the Eggman. Is there anything you say?
The plain truth is...
It's a rare find, a dragon egg. Quite the thing to see one with my own eyes. I hope the lassie doesn't meet with any rotten egg rogues who want to get their hands to steal their treasure. Get it in their heads to steal their treasure. Well, as long as you don't tell anybody. Hello.
Oh,
There's a new vein around here somewhere. Let's see now. Likes herb grilled chicken. Grilled eld chicken. Long walks in the moonlight. Also, Ulbrich is fucking busted. Explain how he's busted for you, and I'll explain how he was busted earlier for me. Just to compare notes. Silent bandana, hold on. Damn. Oh, God's teeth. I tried up a new setup focus around him, and he's doing 17,443 damage in one single hit. What level are you? Doing that amount of damage? I'm trying to dig through this rock, but once again, it's got the better of my pick. If I could sharpen the wretched thing, it'd be a different story, but how do I do that? Because I got him at level 31 right now. Currently, the most damage I've been doing with Cyrus, on certain enemies, he'd be doing 5,000 damage twice, so it's like 10,000. Right now he's 35. So what do you, like, buff him and then, like, make it the weakness while they're broken and use a specific move? And by single hit, do you mean like a boosted, like a bunch of regular attacks, or is there a specific move he's using? His divine skill. Well. Unleash a tremendously powerful sword attack on a single foe. Oh, there it is. Well, I guess I'll go over that for him next. A young man who works the mines in Quarry Crest. See, I did it. Though born on a farm, he left his family behind to seek his fortune in gold. Alas, his inexperience with the tools of the trade has led him to break more than a few pickaxes. Combine that with his support skill to raise his damage cap. Oh, yeah. But you're still getting over 9,999 with his hit regardless. What is causing that? Is the move just that strong? I'll lead him to this lady whose sharpening tools are able to do that.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
So I'll guide her. I trust you using armor, corrosive, and abide, lion dance. Okay, so bring their defense down, bring your attack up. And then use that really strong attack. I mean, I could give that a try with what's-her-face. Haunted has his ability, the warrior's max ability. God damn it. Okay, so I need to find that ore that she's talking about, the whetstone. Okay, so I think I've talked to everybody. Sure. This is not my main party. In fact, it's probably my secondary party. This lady's talking about,
Excuse me.
Have you heard of the whetstones of Orwell? I've heard they can make even the dullest tool as sharp as new again. Yes, I leveled up. Which is why I was so surprised to hear that you were doing that much damage. Because I was like, I haven't seen that much damage. Let's hear a tale. Cyrus is level 24 tale. I should more or less be cruising through these things. The story so far. Cyrus left the academy behind in search of the lost tome. From the far reaches of hell, its disappearance was a riddle wrapped in mystery. A riddle that piqued his scholarly curiosity. I'm halfway through chapter 3 and I'm only 39 with my star. Jesus. Yeah, well, I basically got everybody's skills that I wanted to get for everybody, more or less. I guess the only skill I need to get for everybody by endgame is the warrior's final skill, which raises the damage cap. That would be the only thing I really have to go for. And the secret subclasses, whatever they have at their available. Even suffering the indignity of losing his post was a small price to pay for the opportunity of solving this fascinating puzzle. And so did Cyrus come to Quarry Crest. Shit! This fucking town name is bullshit. Quarry Crest, to call upon an old colleague who just might have the answers he seeks. So So this is Quarry Crest. It's hard to believe it's been 10 whole years since Odette left the academy. And her house was... Ah, that's right. She left directions in her letter. There it is. In my book. I should take another look. You have all the makings of a great scholar, Cyrus. But allow me to offer you a word of warning. Odette. For all your intellect, you have always been clumsy in matters of the heart. I know that your research is more important to you than anything. But you would do well to give some thought to how you treat the fairer sex. You are more handsome than you give yourself credit for. If you are not careful, you might find your words and actions misconstrued by those around you. What do you know? That happened. I should have known better than to read that again. The first time I read it, I nearly fell over laughing. Now it seems almost prophetic. To think I'd be banished from the academy because of a trumped-up scandal like that. I can just see Odette laughing at me the moment I mention it.
Now then.
There's no point in worrying. I have to face her sooner or later after all. I try to keep myself presentable, this is true. But is my face truly so easy on the eyes? Oh, woe is me, doomed to never realize the full depth of my good looks and charisma. Oh boy. Those ladies only existed in his mind because they are gone. Oh, travel banter. Here we go.
If you'll forgive me.
Professor, may I ask what that letter was about? It seemed most engrossing. Oh, that? It was a message warning me about women. Huh? Oh, I don't mean it in a bad way. What it actually said was that I should be careful how I act toward women, lest I give cause for misunderstandings. Well, intelligence such as yours can be very attractive. Please, my dear. A word such as attractive must be kept in reserve for those of great beauty, such as yourself. I think maybe that's the kind of thing the letter writer was talking about. You think so? But I was merely speaking my mind. Am I not allowed to tell a beautiful woman that she is just that? Well, sometimes you can, but maybe in your case you shouldn't. I am finding this most difficult to understand. So, okay, tell me, Science, since you're in Chapter 3 by this point, I had a few things pop up for Primrose in her Chapter 2, but obviously not one for every single person. If I continue with her in the party on her Chapter 3, will her Chapter 2 dialogue pop up for people that didn't pop up for before? Has that happened with you yet? Or am I just doomed to miss out on some banter? Oh, that's the house up there. Gotcha. You're doomed to miss out on some. Well, that's...
Here we are.
Yes. That sucks.
Yes, I'll be right there.
I already stole from this house. I'm sorry.
It's been some time, Odette.
You're still here. I guess I'm not suffering from fatigue-induced hallucinations after all.
After every cutscene, I go back to the tavern to switch out members, because if we switch out members to a one with banter at that point in their story, it'll play. Really?
It's me, Odette, in the flesh. Good to see you as hale and hearty as ever.
And you're as insufferable as ever, no doubt. What are you waiting for? Come in already.
Don't mind if I do.
I know I have to do that in case I miss out on something good because there's barely any character interaction to start with. I agree. That's one of my main complaints with the game, is that the only character interactions you get with the characters between each other are those banter sections, and they're missable completely. They're not part of the main story at all, because the main story is these solo journeys where the other three party members are missing. Where are the other three party members that will be right now? Do they have anything to say about this specifically? Who knows? It's optional. So optional that you could miss it. And you have to go out of your way to get stuff for them. Not my favorite part of the game.
How did I know that would be your reaction?
We were practically joined at the hip back in the day. Just watching you go about was fun in and of itself.
Yeah, that's my biggest complaint with the game as well.
I always had a hunch you'd end up in trouble with the ladies, but to think it would happen with the princess of all people. Somehow, you've managed to exceed even my wildest expectations.
By expelling me, they hope to protect Her Highness's good name. Needless to say, there's no truth in any of this.
Oh, of course. I'm sure it's all as you say.
Character interaction is such a good part of JRPGs. I think character interaction is like the best part of almost any game. I like the way that good characters play off of each other. Grandia or Xenoblade, for example. Yeah, just them talking with each other in those little those dinner scenes, which are missable, I suppose, but they interact with each other in the story as well. Like in the required story. I don't like the other party members are fucking banished from existence during these scenes. These scenes, specifically.
Her Highness and this Therese are just your pupils. They have no romantic interest in you in the slightest. You're something else, Cyrus. But it's a relief to find your powers of observation are as keen as ever. Well, did you come all this way just to entertain me? If so, congratulations on a job well done.
Save your congratulations for another time. I've come in search of a certain tome. Are you perchance familiar with From the Far Reaches of Hell?
A cheery title if I've ever heard one.
They never mention their companions outside of travel banters. Yeah, they just don't exist. It's like they're on the quest by themselves. Except for Ophelia once in Chapter 3 where she says she has had the help from companions. Sorry, I'll stop right. No, I have the same exact feelings. It sucks. I wish the game. It's like Splatoon for me. It's a good game that I wish was better, and there's like these tiny details that you wish were better, and you wish the good game had more. That's usually the games I end up ranting about. Splatoon has everything going for it, and it's got too many tiny problems for me to not go like, come on, just fix this little thing, these little things, and it'll be great. And this game is good, I like it, but character interaction is the main thing I wish the game had in a greater capacity.
I can tell you that it's a compendium of ancient rites and rituals. Not that I've read it myself, of course.
I know that much. I was hoping you could tell me more.
Not much more. It touches upon necromancy, I believe.
Necromancy?
Necromancy. That said, as to what extent, I know little.
Is that so?
I was sure that if anyone could enlighten me, it was you. It would be you.
Give me a break.
Is that supposed to be flattery? Alright, just give me some time. As soon as I tackle the little pickle I'm dealing with at the moment, I'll do some investigating.
Aho!
Oh, a pickle, you say? Consider my interest piqued. Yeah, you know what? Even just the slightest touch in the press plus for the travel banter, have a list of all the things available for all the members in your party, not just the ones that are currently with you, and randomly selecting one of the people to have the interaction with. Have them all there. If you have every member in your party, you shouldn't miss out on travel banter because they're not in your current party. That's something I wish, at the very least, would be changed. But at this point, I've missed some dialogue for Primrose, which sucks. I always took you for the type who chewed up and spit out your problems before pickles they could become. Again, I find your flattery lacking. Anyhow, since you're here, perhaps I can put you to use. As it happens, a number of people have gone missing of late. Under suspicious circumstances, I presume.
Naturally.
Just so. Many quite literally seem to have been spirited away. I did see Primrose and Tressa. That was a good interaction. Where she had to explain what a brothel was to poor innocent Tressa. One soul went to the neighborhood provisioner to buy some foodstuffs and never returned. Another turned to street corner only to vanish entirely, leaving his friend who was strolling with him in disbelief. Oh no, Thanos. All told, 10 men and women have gone missing in such a fashion in the past half year.
Most intriguing.
How curious indeed. Don't look so disappointed, you nutjob. So how about it? Do you have any ideas? It would be imprudent to jump to conclusions without conducting an investigate.
Great.
Great, thanks. Knew I could count on you. I'll look into that tome while you're away.
As you wish.
A fair trade, I'd say. Though I dare say that having the opportunity to solve this peculiar puzzle is a reward in itself.
I see.
It figures. Well, happy investigating. So, your advice to me... First, I should ask Odette where precisely the kidnappings have occurred. You're saying I should swap out Ophelia since I've already had her interaction for this chapter? Is that what I'm hearing? Because I can do that. With little to no trouble. I haven't scrutinized these people either. Alright, so you will be a merchant, and you will be a white mage. You must have really grinded a lot. I did. I grinded just enough to get the skills for everybody, but as another fault of the game, I couldn't swap Cyrus out, so he got a little more experience than I would have given him. Protective ring, and wait a minute, what? Oh, yeah, I'm looking at the wrong person. Sleep? Sleep. More dedicated to this game than I am. Well, somewhat. It was actually something more to do in the background, but then I got to the point where I was like, anymore, and I don't know if this game's gonna be fucking 90% chance. Excuse me. Doing that again. This man who yearns to get rich quickly raced to Quarry Crest upon learning of the gold rush. Sadly, his dreams were dashed upon learning that he was far from the first to arrive, and that he would have to wait a year, half a year before he could officially register as a miner. Yoink. Let's see now. Barkeep in Quarry Crest with a keen eye for quality spirits and talent. Many who have been given an opportunity to perform at his venue have become famous overnight. Yoink. Somebody had a quest item that I couldn't steal, but I could probably purchase. This guy at the very beginning, I think. Excuse me. He's probably the one I need to scrutinize, but there we go. Sure. I got a discount. I don't know what that's for. It's a quest-related thing. But let me scrutinize the lady up here, actually. She had a green above her head. Let's see now. Testimony. Come to think of it, the three people who went missing were all last seen near the inn. It could well be a coincidence. Not green, so it doesn't matter. Huh. A system of underground canals runs all throughout this town. I don't think anyone has ventured down there in quite some time, though. Okay. There's an entrance to the sewers behind the inn. What do you know? Seen it happen both in the dead of night and in broad daylight. Someone's walking by the inn, they turn up the corner ahead, and when I followed, they were gone, vanished into thin air. Been happening both in broad daylight and in the dead of night. Well,
Now then.
and with that, I do believe I have all the knowledge I need to crack the case. Near the inn. Every victim was in the general vicinity of the inn where they disappeared. When they disappeared. Over here. We can say with absolute certainty that they did not vanish into thin air, or some such nonsense. At all hours. Oh, you mean that fucking boarded up thing? Right there? As such, it stands to reason they were kidnapped. And that the kidnapper made use of a hidden path or passage to evade the public eye. The sewers. Boarded up things over here. The entrance to the sewers would seem to make for an ideal escape route. Yes, doubtless the culprit stole underground to spirit his victims away.
Thusly.
I do believe I should have a look down there for myself. Suppose we'll save. More banter. Hey, there's Tressa. Professor? Hello, Professor! Ah, hello, Tressa. Why are you shouting? I was trying to offer you some sweets, but you weren't answering me. Oh, I do apologize. Once I get to thinking about a thing, I often become lost to the world. There was a time when I was so engrossed in a book, I failed to notice that my neighbor's house was on fire. Wow, being able to concentrate like that must be super handy as a scholar. But it's probably best to be a little more attentive, especially when on the road like we are. You never know what's waiting around the next corner. Quite true. Tressa, quite true. Quite true, Tressa, quite true. I shall endeavor to be more vigilant. She praises my focus, but it's nothing compared to hers when she's in the midst of a business negotiation. Alright, so I need to switch out Tressa now? I guess I'll put, what's his face in the party? Alphen. Alf. So wait a minute. It wouldn't happen to be the second person in the party or anything like that, right? I need to... Also, the fact that I can't switch out people on the fly while just in town in a safe area is kind of lame. And that I can't switch out everybody's equipment in town on the fly. It's kind of a pain. No, it's random, at least seemingly random. Yeah, both times it was the first person in the party. Yeah, that can work. Save again. Again, I can't just prompt the travel banter. It only pops up right after a story element. But I thought at some point it popped up just going into a new area. Like maybe going into the sewers might prompt something.
Aha!
Here we are. From the looks of it, these aqueducts predate the founding of the village itself. There's a good chance many of the villagers are unaware of their existence. This calls for a thorough investigation. But I must be wary. For all I know, the culprit could be lurking in the shadows as I speak. I will proceed with caution. After all, it simply wouldn't do if I became our villain's latest victim. Yeah, where do you know? More banter. Is it going to be Alphen? No.
Interesting.
It looks like someone's been coming in and out of these sewers, as we suspected. Muddy footprints on the floor and handprints on the wall. Recent too, the mud is still wet. I see, that is very useful information. I must say, you have a keen eye to spot such subtle signs. It's just experience. Albeit experience I never thought would be useful to you. Your experience is the result of careful study and gives you valuable skills, you see. Oh, but we don't have time for a discussion now, however interesting. Perhaps I'll share my insights later. Probably not, though. Don't worry about it, your lectures give me a headache. Too honest? A little, yes. Guess we're going back. Swap it out. Swapping them out. Get him out of here. Get him out. See, this is annoying that I have to do this instead of just having it pop up. On the bright side, you'll never miss a banter from Cyrus. I suppose. That's assuming that I don't, assuming there's enough prompts in the banter to have 7 interactions. Because sometimes interactions have more than one person involved. Job for her. Thief. Sure. Actually, speed. There we go. What I really hope is that the in-game, or that there is an in-game specifically tailored around you have everybody in your party, and therefore the interactions they have are all together. But there's so little information on this game that I don't even know if that exists. I would just like the knowledge that, hey, near in-game they all get to interact, but nobody can fucking say anything because nobody. I don't think 10% of the reviewers have been through the entire game.
Here goes nothing.
IGN has a walkthrough for all the chapter 1s and that's it. Only the chapter 1s. Not that I was counting on IGN or anything.
Let the flame illuminate our path.
The battle is truly joined.
Let's see here. Hunter. No. Can't really do anything.
I am ready.
Might be better if, I might switch the classes around a little bit, because this doesn't really work out to my
The
liking.
peacock strut.
I mean, that worked out at least.
You should have studied harder.
Let's see here. Jobs. Merchant to him. White mage to him. Cheese dancer thief, that's fine. Yeah, and he's just staff, so it doesn't really change anything. Gotcha. Excuse me. He's got to be secret, right?
Want a
Oh.
tangle, huh?
Weak to wind, huh?
Victory shall be mine.
See if they're weak to thunder.
Lightning strikes.
Nope.
I am ready. The peacock strut.
All right.
Right. I need to get those abilities for him. So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's this now? Nothing will quiet the storm. You should have studied harder.
Domination. Let's see here. Ah. 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 Alright. Healing. Work. Seems to be the way I need to go, so maybe I should head back. There are a lot of treasure chests just scattered around here, though, so I don't know.
May I have this dance?
Skeletons!
I am ready. The peacock strut.
Here goes nothing. A tempest comes.
Now then. Ha!
Really? Them being in red is like 600 damage, huh?
I'll be having this.
Here goes nothing. Need some of this?
That's a good one.
Now, my focus is unparalleled.
Yeah, I did about 7,000 damage.
Not bad. A passing grade.
How many plums do I have? 67? Okay. Yeah, alright. I see. Oh, I see. Oh, I didn't bring the thief with me. That's a shame. Guess I'll be coming back with a thief. Shit. Local man's focus is unparalleled.
The battle is truly joined.
Alright, so I'll be able to win this turn. Pretty sure. Fortunately, he's not going to be able to do much, so just attack.
I am ready. The peacock strut.
Here goes nothing.
At this point,
Need some of this?
if I'm able to boost Cyrus and also donate BP to him in the first turn,
What is the logical...
My focus is unparalleled.
not often will this not result in a party wipe.
Nothing will quiet the storm. Thus ends your lesson.
So there's that. I've been finding ways to focus on Cyrus since he's going to be with us for a while. And he won't leave the party until I'm done with this story. Right.
Can't we settle
Oh my
this like
God.
gentlemen?
They would be weak to
Bring it
holy,
on.
wouldn't they?
Need some of this?
He sounds like
Now,
Raimundo.
what next?
I know it's not him, but he sounds like him. The required level for Chapter 4 is only 45. You could probably go straight for it. I could. I could. Yeah. Didn't get the boost. That's all. They're also not weak against
I'm
it.
ready.
Probably should have used ice.
The peacock strut.
The
Ulbrich
battle
is Hector.
truly
Yeah. Yeah, I had to look that up because I was like, ah, he sounds familiar. And I heard him from Fire Emblem Heroes, the phone game. Sure, go for it.
Cut you down!
That one's dead. Ow. Ow. Well, he's the tank, so... Let's try ice.
A tempest of ice shall reign!
Nope. Be fire or
I'm
wind.
ready.
Sticky slug.
Nighthode, bring your shade.
Christy slugulars.
The show is over.
It's a shame, in some ways, that the voice actor for Raimundo was the voice actor for a video game Deadpool for a long time. I say a long time. It was for a few games consistently. And then Nolan North swooshed right in and did that. Speaking of which, hang on, I need to show this. I need to do that.
Game over.
You guys are hearing this, I am not, but I need to somehow share this real quick. This is a clip I took from, let's see here, add window capture. Enter window, yes, this. There we go. This is a clip I took from Nolan North and Troy Baker have, it's not a Let's Play show, but they play games and talk and stuff. And this is them playing, why am I not remembering the name? Fucking Sunset Riders. And he gets a game over here, and it's fucking hilarious.
Game over. Oh, I suck! I suck at this! I suck at game! Game over.
I don't know why it cracks me up so much, but I don't know. I want that to be a fucking oh god, I want it to be like a reaction thing so much. He's just so self-aware that like oh, game over. I suck. I suck at this. I suck at games. Just this torrent of realizations happening all at once. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening here now?
Most intriguing.
Make it your subscribe sound. If I could learn how to do that, I would. That's, that or Hey Africa, which is another video that I unironically love, even though it's the stupidest thing in the world. I do say, to think there were such elaborate structures under the surface. Oh.
What have we here?
It's not what he said, but what have we here? You can also do follow notification sound. I don't have those sounds set up. On one hand, I really do want that, because I think it would just make me laugh every time it happened. But on the other hand, say when I get more followers than just, you know, a few, people could use that as a way to, get attention, you know, like just, I know people will have it with like bit drops. They'll donate like one fucking bit to somebody who has it set up for every bit notification, and it's just fucking constant, and you can't enjoy the game. And I don't want it to get that far. I want to find a happy medium, if possible. It's something I have considered. I just haven't looked too far into it because of that. There's a Streamlabs OBS. He's dead. Then how did he just fall?
What in the...
What in the heavens is this? Oh, are these all the other ones? It's as if the blood was drained from his body, and what is atop these strange patterns? Clearly, some baleful sorcery has been practiced here.
It couldn't be.
These gemstones, why, if my hypothesis is correct,
couldn't be.
They must be composed of crystallized human blood. A sorcerer's stone, if you will. Or a philosopher's stone. And yet it is as a myriad of hues of red are mixed together. Could it be that each gem contains the blood of multiple victims?
Preposterous!
Good gods, what horrors have been wrought here? How many innocents have been victimized by this blood-sucking sorcerer? At least now we know the motive behind the kidnappings. The villain we are dealing with is no common criminal. No, I am loath to even call him a human being.
Why, I'll be...
Sucking the life from the men and women of this poor town, only to cast them away. This is a veritable demon who walks among us. See, this is a little more... I'm going on a quest to figure this out, not, oh, there's a missing book from the library. I think I'll check it out. Not like a library book, mind you. I intend to follow it through. One thing is clear, this monster must be stopped before he can commit any more vile deeds. As an academic, I must confess that the history of the dark arts intrigues me. But to put them into practice, this is truly beyond the pale. What's this? More people. Oh, they're not dead yet. They're being saved. The young lady in the cell, she still lives. I must free her, lest she suffer the same fate as the others. Also, I'm pretty sure Ophelia would be horrified at this sight, but nowhere to be seen, even though she was just with me. Well, she's not technically in the party right now, but I get what you're saying.
Who might you be?
Tressa. Yeah, if you had everybody reacting, you're like, good gods. Who is this? It's Conehead. Oh, never mind, he's got a hood.
Just a scholar of no particular repute. I was passing through and could not help but notice these odd gemstones. Are they perhaps your work? And these strange glyphs, are they not runes of High Hornburgium?
Are they now?
The tomes of ancient Hornburg were lost long ago. No ordinary scholar would be privy to this knowledge. But how could any self-respecting academic perform such horrors?
Ho ho! Seems you're more of a scholar than you give yourself credit for.
This voice actor is funny.
They still live, yes? If you know what's best for you, you'll free them at once.
Well, since you asked so nicely... No, I think not.
At least do what Xenoblade did. You only have a select few at a time, but all of them travel together in cutscenes. Just make chapter 1s forced so you don't have to worry about people skipping characters. Yeah, I mean, most people will do all the chapter 1s before they progress anyone's story anyway. I mean, I would think like maybe 2% of people that play JRPGs would do something like go through, get Cyrus, and get maybe one other character, and then start on Cyrus's next mission before getting all of the other characters that are around there. I don't think it's a very common thing, so they could have just made it forced to get all the characters, and then built a game around their character interactions. That's all. It's all taken.
A shame. If only you hadn't come poking around in my secrets. I wouldn't have minded picking your brain.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'll have to settle for sucking your blood!
Sucking your blood! How big are you?
I cannot fail!
Big boy. Is he a blood sorcerer?
All right.
Alright, so let's see here. Empoison sounds like a... Sure.
Pick your poison.
I am ready. The peacock strut.
The battle is truly joined.
Insight.
Come if you dare.
I bet you won't. Animate bones.
What is the logical course of action?
Being protected by the undead, you say?
A great inferno to scorch the land.
They are weak to fire. And holy, I bet. But
A great inferno to scorch the land.
I am ready.
thief skills. Oh, they are not even close to being dead either. Armor corrosive. Keep an eye on that. Sure, she doesn't need
I'm
SB.
counting on you.
Have at you. I will cut you down.
All right.
Merchant skills. Let's go ahead and donate. Cyrus?
Need some of this?
I like the donate option. If you don't boost it, it actually doesn't use
I'm
BP. Alright, let's see here. Let's give him some
The
defense.
mole dance.
Now then.
Let's try that.
Rain arrows upon them.
Here we go.
Apothecary skills. I can't use heal on the enemy, unfortunately. Let's see, Trade Tempest?
A tempest comes.
Well, they are kind of weak to it, but let's just
Now the true lesson begins.
let's do it.
A great inferno to scorch the land.
Get those out of here. Protected no longer. Oof.
Now, what next? A miracle like no other.
Jesus. He heals a lot more than Ophelia does. Oh, Lord. Bewildering Grace. I've never used this, and I'm curious to try it. Just this once.
Curious, aren't you?
Okay. It's metronome. A lot of shit could happen, including bad things. Soothing Dust. It's a plum.
Yeah. Try this.
He doesn't need to see in order to take hits. Come after me.
What is the logical course of action?
Alright, so fire isn't there. How about lightning bolt?
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Nope. Maybe ice. Maybe dark.
No good.
Maybe holy.
The mole dance.
Bring it on.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Merchant skills.
Let's get down to work.
Yes.
Need some of this?
I only need to do two. I'm a fool. Whatever. Let's see. Don't want to do this while he's blinded.
Here we go.
Icicle, maybe?
Ja.
So not ice, not fire, not lightning. I'm gonna guess holy?
No good. The peacock struck.
Let's keep him buffed for a while.
Now then. My blade is unbending.
Sure.
Out of my way! An interesting dilemma.
I used Ophelia's divine ability combined with donating BP with a 4 times boosted Bewildering Grace. So basically, with 8 Bewildering Graces rolled each turn for 3 turns, it didn't end well. Yeah, there's a little too many negative effects to roll that many times.
My focus is
I'm gonna guess
unparalleled.
that this is gonna be good.
Sacred lights to
Yeah.
chase the darkness.
All right.
Okay. Seed Plum for you.
Try this.
His concoct is pretty good, especially for how much grinding I did. I got a lot of essences that help out with his ability. He's probably a better healer to have than anybody else in the game when combined with that concoct ability. So if you give him cleric and that, then nobody's really going to be better at healing. He's not weak to dark, but he might be weak against another weapon type. Let's try dark. Nope.
Now, what next?
Alright, it's gonna be boosted. Break him.
Sacred lights to chase the darkness. Now then. How about you? My blade is unbending.
Plus Concoct can deal multi-hit elemental attacks, amazing for breaking. Yeah, Concoct is a bit broken, but the only downside is you need materials that get used up. But if you spend a good amount of time grinding, then that doesn't become an issue at any point. Dancer skill. Peacock Strut, he's still Peacock Strut. I couldn't do Lion Dance for Ulbrich, or Mole Dance since he's
The mole dance.
tanking stuff right now.
All right.
Merchant, no, Apothecary, Poison. Should have used the, yeah, I just realized I should have. Let's try an Axe Attack. There it is. Last weakness.
Now the true lesson begins. Witchery.
It's fine.
Here we go. Try this.
I am ready.
Thief skills, armor corrosive. Do that.
This might hurt.
That'll help. Also, poison is really good too, especially if it takes a long time to break bosses. Well, stout wall.
Come if you dare. What's this now?
What's this now? Well, I just keep breaking them.
What's this now?
Keep doing it.
I am ready.
Unfortunately for Ulbrich. Yeah, keep buffing yourself.
Here goes nothing.
Jesus.
Alrighty.
Alrighty! Actually, no, we're not doing that. Actually, I don't even need to do 2 for that. Just 1.
Need some of this? Bring it on.
No blind, eh?
Alrighty.
I am ready.
I go for more.
Now then. Watch my blade dance.
What is the logical...
My focus is unparalleled.
I wonder. Yeah, we'll try. We'll test these back to back. 4,779.
I am ready. The mole dance.
The battle is truly joined. Come, if you dare.
Here goes nothing. Need some of this?
4,799 versus.
Now the true lesson.
Yeah. Always go with the double attack, even if they're weak to holy.
Harder.
Whew, they're still alive after all. Well, hold on. The lady's still here, guys. The Necronomicon?
What in the...
What's this? It couldn't be. A copy from the far reaches of hell? Well, that's unfortunate. It's but an abridged copy, translated into the modern tongue. And aside from basic instructions on performing the rites and the reagents required, all other details have been all but omitted. Why, it doesn't even mention the possible uses of these blood crystals. What's this? A piece of parchment has been inserted between the pages. Calculations on the number of test subjects required to create one blood crystal. I see. And there's a note. First specimen successfully synthesized and delivered. Delivered? Who could it... Could it be someone commissioned that frightful stone? Also, the thing about Bewildering Grace and why I roll so many times for it, the effects of XP times 2, XP times 5, JP times 2, JP times 5 exist. They work on boss fights and they stack. Ooh! But some effects bring you down to like 1 hit point, the entire party, or just kill a member. That happens. That's why Bewildering Grace is kind of a... not great. Especially if you grind. The experience thing isn't really... The experience on the job point thing isn't super duper worth it. To me. I can only speculate, but could whoever is behind this be connected to the stolen tome I seek? Where am I?
Aha!
Ah, you're back with us, good miss. I'm feeling...
Are you okay?
The drugs that awful man gave you are still affecting you. Pray rest until your strength returns. Who are you?
Excuse me.
An excellent question, my dear, and one I'd be more than happy to answer. Don't accidentally flirt with her. Wooing a poor girl just awakened from a coma. Have you no shame?
Come now.
Ha! Don't be silly, Odette. I was merely trying to be a gentleman. Clearly.
Now then.
At any rate, Odette, there is a favor I would ask of you. Another one? Note my complete lack of surprise.
The truth is...
I found on our kidnapper's person an abridged, translated copy from the far reaches of hell.
What was
You're
that?
kidding. Needless to say, this could be a tremendous lead.
Thusly,
I need to find out where, and by whom, the volume was translated. Let me have a look. Whoever bound this spared no expense.
indeed.
I thought the same. There are few bookmakers in the realm that could produce such a tome. Fine, I'll help.
You have my gratitude.
Thanks as well.
Aha!
Eureka! Give me just a quick... Oop. There we go. We don't need that up anymore. Excuse me, I did not mean to do that. Did you find something? The thin yet sturdy pages are characteristic of paper made from this finest pine wood, while the texture of the vivid red binding reveals it is unmistakably tan lambskin. Of course, there's only one place in the realm where both can be found in sufficient quantities.
Which means that...
Stoneguard, I am certain of it. So that's where you will travel.
Yes.
Where else? I must track down this tome, Odette. And I must do so before any more horrors can be unleashed upon our fair realm.
I see.
I wasn't asking, you know. Travel banter. Hello, first person in party. Alphen, my friend, you seem melancholy. It's nothing. Yet I am worried that it is, in fact, something. Well, I can't stop thinking about them poor folk that got sacrificed. It's an awful thing. People ain't tools to be used. Knowledge is a tool that can serve noble ends or wicked, depending on who wields it. What matters is the nature of the person who uses the tool, the disposition of their heart. Yours, for example, is full of goodness, and I believe that any knowledge is safe in your hands. Ah, leave off it, Professor. I've got my brain full of just trying to learn all I can about medicine. In any case, I feel sick thinking about all this. I need to wash my hands or something. Use this. A handkerchief? Thank you, Professor. I believe I shall learn much from this man. Well... So is that it for, encounters or, banter? Because I didn't get any from Primrose, Ulbrich, or Honnet. And I switched them out at pretty much every step of the way. I got those for these three, but I didn't get one for Honnet. Like if I was to swap her in... So if I go back into the, oh, I should go back with, let's What's his face? Oh, Travel Banter. Hello.
Forgive me.
I care not to boast, but I have experience in hunting wild goats. Oh, now that's interesting. Their fur and hide are highly valued, goddammit, especially when unmarred by wounds. Instead of using a bow, I oft build traps when I hunt goats. I see. I stalk the quarry, then herd it toward my pit or snare until it is caught. Different means for different prey. Hunting is not as simple as it seems. In all things, thou must find in the proper way to achieve in thy goal. Wouldst thou eaten soup with a fork, steak with a spoon? Excellent examples both. You state your case most persuasively. You have a talent for teaching. Perhaps it is something you might pursue in the future. Me, a teacher? I think not. You seem very sure about that. I prefer the hunt. Well, whoa, that's a new word. Pedagogy's loss is hunting's gain, I dare say. Cool. It's possible the other people didn't even have any dialogue to begin with, but I'm gonna pop old Haunted out now that that's done. So we've got some for each of these people. But I didn't get one for Primrose or Ulbrich. And I'm not sure when they would actually take place. If they would. So let's see here. Excuse me. Just gonna do this just to see if it pops whenever we go down another banter. Nope. See, like, the same thing happened in Primrose's town. I got a banter notification for going into an area kinda close to the town, but not entirely there.
You're still here.
I'm leaving.
I am, but not a moment longer. Thank you for everything, Odette. I am in your debt.
Oh my god. Oh my god. They just made a joke about her name, which I was pronouncing properly, apparently.
You helped out a little here. What say we call it even? Be safe, Cyrus. I have a hunch you're poking around in something far more sinister than either of us can imagine.
I am well aware of the danger. I will exercise due caution.
Due caution? I'll believe it once you quit diving headfirst into whatever you think smells of mystery.
A man cannot so easily change his God's-given disposition.
You said it was 15 years ago that the tome was stolen.
That I did. What of it?
As you may recall, the then headmaster of the academy died under mysterious circumstances that very same year.
And you believe the two incidents are connected somehow?
No, I just like spouting valedictory trivia. But now that you mention it, the disorder following the incident would offer a convenient opportunity to misappropriate an article from the archives, wouldn't you say?
Your insight is invaluable and appreciated. I will keep this in mind.
I mean it, Cyrus. Be careful out there.
I will, and I'll return as soon as I get to the bottom of this. You have my word.
I'll be waiting with bells on.
Hello, man in the shadows. And so Cyrus bid Quarry Crest farewell. The translated volume he recovered from the villain, pointing him to his next destination, Stoneguard in the Highlands, where the original copy of the tome he sought surely lies. Cyrus forged on in search of the truth. Not quite yet, though. Is something troubling you, my friend? My friend, this is the first time I've spoken to you. You suddenly have a worried look about you. Don't stop and don't look back, but I feel eyes upon us. Someone watching, you mean? It would well behoove us to trust your instincts. The question is, who? Let us drag them out of hiding and find out. Compel them to confess their intentions. We could try, but if they escape, we will only have served to alert them. And only one other avenue is open to us. What would that be? Continue on our way, pretending that we have noticed nothing, and let them make the first move. If that be your advice, so be it. But you must be our lookout. Do not let your guard slip. Knowing one's enemy is the first step to defeating him. That face would want to do Cyrus chapter 3, but Cyrus is only level 10. Whoops. I cannot tell if you are courageous or ignorant of the danger. So I wonder if anyone else would have been talking about being followed, or if it was just Ulbrich. So we get the Ulbrich banter out of the way. That means the only one we didn't get is Primrose. And we're back to the main party, more or less. Excuse me. No idea, I probably missed it because that shit can be missed. Yeah, it's great. I love it. The best feature of this game is missing cool banter and dialogue. It's great. That's more or less that. Maybe if I pop back down here, Primrose will say something? No. Well, I mean, that's, where are we going on the map as far as, Cyrus's next quest? Over here, huh? It's a level 40 quest. Son of a bitch. Also, I heard that the final chapter for each of them is a level... or chapter 4. They each have 4 chapters. Meaning that the next one is going to be above level 40. But actually, we're not leaving this town. Because Tressa's chapter 2 is here. So let's go back to the bar and start up hers. It's a shame. I really wish the banter wasn't missable like that. I'm getting a fair bit of them at the very least, but so few and far between. Tressa is my favorite girl so far, though. Cyrus is my favorite guy. Story so far. Spurred on by a curious notebook she acquired, Tressa set forth on a journey. Now she follows in the footsteps of the anonymous author in hopes of seeing the world and all the treasures it holds. Both of them were led here by a book, huh? Now, where did I leave off? Every journey is a vast sea of opportunities, but none are quite so precious as our encounters with others. You don't say, game. Sharing a connection with someone new for however brief a time is unforgettable. For it is a chance to learn about others and yourself. I'll rest here tonight in Quarry Crest. Rumor has it there's gold in these hills, and many a prospector has set their eye on it. I wonder what encounters might await me here. This must be Quarry Crest. Could there really be gold here? Eureka! Gold! I've struck gold! Now this is something to write home about. Huzzah! Huzzah, I say!
Huh?
Where's the one? Where there's one, there's more, and I'll find them all! Not if I find them first.
No way!
I guess there really is gold in these thar hills. Jesus Christ. There's gold in them thar hills! Something tells me this may be a good place to set up shop. Stay your hands, it's Mr. Morlock. Ah.
Good to see you.
Good to see you all toiling so earnestly. Who's this Mr. Morlock? Look, sir, real gold. How much you reckon it's worth? Let me see that beautiful nugget. I'd be happy to take it off your hands for a reasonable sum. I'll say it once more, so listen well. This mine and all the land surrounding it is the sole property of the esteemed Mr. Morlock. As such, any and all gold discovered here is his by right. But fortunately for you, Mr. Morlock is a generous man. He'll buy the gold off anyone who finds it. So keep digging and you may find yourself with riches beyond measure. Yahoo!
I see.
Looks like this Morlock fellow has an iron grip on this mine. I guess that means I won't be dealing in gold here. But still, my merchant senses tell me this town presents a lucrative business opportunity. Hey, travel banter. This smells like trade, I say. What sort of smell would that be? How could I put it? The smell of wares flying off the shelves, of coin, earned fair and square. Thou speakest of profit. Well, yes, in a manner of speaking. But trade is more than that. It's about adventure, stories waiting to be told. A nobler calling, then, than the pursuit of base coin. Exactly! If thou speakest the truth, I shall join in you in sniffing out this trade. 2 noses are better than 1. Okay. Guess we're swapping out Haunted again. Son of a bitch. There's delay in the inputs in a bit of these things. And there's a lot of inputs in a lot of places that, Steel defenses? Sure. It's just the drink. He's drunk. He's all mine. A minute, would you care to spend a little time with me? Oh, I ain't complaining, but listen to me for a moment. Pray come hither. Right. Staff of Wonders occasionally decreases attack, target's elemental attack. Interesting. Alright, well. Let's see what's on up here. I dig and dig and dig and dig and still can't find any gold.
Dash it!
Curse my bad luck! I thought this would be my chance to turn it all around. I was such a fool. I even borrowed money to get this far. How could I even face my wife again? Ever face my wife again? What's that? Excuse me, sir. I'll buy these stones from you. You will? Purchase nondescript stones from the migrant worker. Sure. You have use of my goods? Bless you! Always looking for a bargain. I can't sell these to you in good consciousness. They're just lousy rocks. But I insist. I'm a merchant, and I feel like there's more to these than meets the eye.
Why?
In that case, they're all yours. Thank you kindly. Steal that gold back. Get Therion in here.
Wow!
Aha! I knew it! Underneath that grimy exterior was a gorgeous gem just waiting to be discovered.
Well, well.
You've quite the eye, young lady. Huh?
Huh?
Pardon?
Oh.
Hey, those are the same stones I bought. Right you are. I'm a traveling merchant. Ali's the name. Ali, mighty as he, Ali Ababwa.
I'm Tressa.
A traveling merchant too. I've never seen stones that glow quite like these. It looked just like ordinary rocks at first, but it'll take more time than that to fool me. Or take more than that to fool me. You have no idea what you bought, do you? Should I?
Indeed.
These are sky stones. They're rare, but you can find them if you know where to look. At first, they're perfectly unremarkable rocks, but apply some quality elbow grease, and you have yourself a gorgeous gemstone.
No way!
I had no idea. And still you bought all those stones? Heck of a green pea you are.
What?
Green pea?
See you around.
Well, keep up the good work. See you around, green pea. Green pea? He's just a mean pea. You ever taken a mean pea? But I don't... I don't have time for that now. I have stones that need selling.
Step right up!
Come one, come all. Be the first to get your hands on one of the rarest treasures in the realm.
Oh.
Gold? Nope, it's better than gold. Now feast your eyes on this shimmering sky stone.
Oh my!
Ho!
Look how it sparkles.
Oh!
Let me see. Well, quite the beauty, isn't it?
Why,
I've never seen anything like it. It's absolutely breathtaking.
Yes.
Yes, but did you know the Skystone's radiance is surpassed only by its rarity? So if you'd like one of your own, this might be your only chance.
I see.
I'll take one.
Splendid.
Oh, me too. I remember Tressa and Therion had a support conversation. I'll pop him in as soon as I get another one, I guess. This isn't, I mean, travel banter. This isn't fire. emblem. Yes, Tressa and Therion get married. They steal and buy things all day. They steal and buy things from each other. Pleasure doing business with you. Wow, look at that. It's all gone.
Phew.
Whew, those stones practically sold themselves.
Yeah!
This place really is good for business. Time to stock up the shop. Wow, we made a 1,000 gold profit. Travel banter. S-rank Tressa and Therion. I ship it. A Skystone, eh? A significant discovery to be sure. Do you know much about Skystones, Professor Albright? I dare say I've read a book or two about them. I can say they are the type of ore. They are a type of ore. But I failed to recognize the stone for what it was, even when put before me. But your eyes saw true. Perhaps it is your merchant's instinct at work. Maybe. Honestly, I wasn't certain those rocks were so valuable. But in trade, good opportunities don't come by every day. So you just have to roll with the dice when you see one. Indubitably. How about you roll the fucking dice with your own gold? We're a party. We talk to each other before we buy things. I must confess, I was quite impressed at the way you managed to sell all those stones. Seeing the potential for trade in every part of life, you are a true merchant's merchant. It's a clever game you play, Tressa. I hope to see more of it. It's a deal, Professor. Well, unfortunately, I can't swap out, Cyrus. Roll a d20, nerd. Natural one. Shit! Scrutinize real quick. 0777. That's a lucky number. If I don't find gold soon, I'm done for. Most intriguing. Hey, give me a sec. Give me a second here. I'm just very curious about something. Gideon's dagger. Where did I get that? Who's Gideon? Huh? Last boss? Oh! That guy's name was Gideon? Shit. I don't think I ever said it in conversation. It must have popped up when I hovered over him in battle. There we go. Well, he's got a good fucking dagger. Sprightly. And protected. Alright. Therion's gonna have a go at this. Ah, are you kidding me? Of course she wouldn't allow that. Whatever. It's fine. You want to buy these? Help yourself. Always looking for a bargain. He has nothing left to steal. I stole from him earlier, I guess. Let's see now. 22, ranked 102nd most productive out of 1,274. That's not bad in terms of, like, percentages. Not too bad. It's not top 10%, but still okay. Are you the one buying up all the stones? Why do you want them? Always looking for a bargain. That didn't answer my question. Alright, there's a guy that wants to sharpen his pickaxe, and I don't have the ore for it. Or the whetstone. Huh. 0419. All work and no food makes for a dull miner. Good Shining reference. Is his name Jack? You want it? Take whatever you want! Always looking for a... That should do. Now it's back to the square. Am I gonna get jacked on the way there? Therion should be able to keep an eye out for that, right? Yeah?
Step right up. Be the first in line to see the rarest.
The rarest... Oh boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, gather round and prepare yourselves for a breathtaking sight. This, my friends, is the one and only sparkling, shining Sky Stone.
Mm-hmm. You gonna set up shop right next to me?
You can be the proud owner of these lovely gems for just a fraction of her prices.
What? What a dirty trick. Setting up shop right next to me?
What an asshole. Therion's the one who jacks Tressa. Jesus.
I won't go down without a fight.
They certainly are beautiful. But what makes your stones different from hers?
You won't find purer sky stones anywhere. Just look at them.
They're both shining exactly the same.
You can see all the way through. Not a single blemish or impurity to be found. Dazzling, is it not, milady? Almost as dazzling as your eyes.
Oh my god.
Well, when you put it that way.
Resorting to cheap flattery. Does he have no shame?
Do you have a daughter, my good sir? That dolls of Boulderfall make, no? A precious gift for a precious little girl, no doubt.
Indeed it is.
Ah, clearly you're the type of father who wants only the best for his darling child. Do you truly believe that doll will suffice? The Sky Stone is as pure, innocent, and beautiful as a daughter's love. And every time she sees its radiant glow, she'll remember her dear father who gave it to her.
Oh boy.
Its light will connect her to you, no matter how far you may travel. Dear father, where do you roam? Dear father, when will you come home? Surely you can see why this would be the best purchase you'll ever make.
I can just see her smiling face now.
Gotta head out later, Croner. Later, Cyan.
What a pleasant young man. Yeah, I'll take one.
You're most welcome, my good sir.
Hi, Adia. Who? From Bravely Default?
What?
Step right up. There's not a moment to spare if you want a rare Sky Stone to call your own. You won't find them anywhere else. I promise. You won't be disappointed.
I'll take one, please.
One for me, too.
Thank you. Thank you.
McGurgurgur. Gotcha. Jesus. That is Adia from Bravely Default. Oh god, you remember this before I even got there. Oh lord.
Woo! Would you look at that? Business is booming. Well, maybe not for all of us.
You win this round.
There's no way I'd lose to a green pea like you.
I'll admit, I've never seen anyone make a sale like that before.
Practice makes perfect. If you want to survive in this world, you need to learn how to tug heartstrings and loosen purse strings.
But being a merchant is about more than just making a sale. A good merchant should understand what their customer needs and sell them what's best.
What I sell may not be what they need, but it is what they want. What's wrong with a little embellishment?
Embellishment?
A merchant's words are like a warrior's blade. Don't forget it, Green Pea.
I was gonna say, is he gonna leave that behind? Well, I spent 1,500. The exact amount I made back. Well, I spent 500, got 1,500 back, and then I spent 1,500 more, but I haven't got that back. So I may have had a net loss of 500 for this quest.
Oh.
So hungry. Murgurgurgur. But after that miserable show, I need to save my money.
Hello there.
Your finest meatballs, sir. Hmm. Well, if it isn't the green pea, you're looking famished. Here, I take it you're on a tight budget now. Keep it. I refuse to take pity food from a rival.
Oh, all right.
Suit yourself.
Say,
So, why'd you take up this line of work anyway?
You see,
Both my parents are merchants, so I guess it just came naturally. And now I'm wandering the world and learning the trade as I go.
well, well.
You don't say. My old man's a merchant too. In the South, everyone and their uncles heard of Maruf the merchant. He was such a smooth talker he could even sell sand in the desert. But he never once told a lie. With just a few words, my dad could get anyone to buy what he was selling and make them feel genuinely happy about their purchase. It was like magic. His words had incredible power, one that could help people see the beauty in things they purchased.
And then,
And so I decided to follow in my old man's footsteps by doing the exact opposite and telling lies to sell my things.
really?
Did you take up the family business?
no.
No, I ran away from my home. What? I'll spare you the details, that's just how things played out.
I see.
Wasn't so different from me, you know. You don't say.
Now then,
Well, I've got another busy day ahead of me. Better luck tomorrow, eh?
Yeah!
Same to you. May the best merchant win. Well, well, you seem to be doing well for yourself. Illegal, though, your business may be. And who are you? Watch your tone, boy. Mr. Morlock owns this establishment, as well as everything else in this town. Ahem, that I most certainly do.
hey now.
That's great and all, but what do you mean illegal? You may own all the gold, but these were just dusty old rocks when I polished them to a sheen. That pompous attitude will get you in trouble someday, boy. As landowner here, Mr. Morlock has the right to oversee any and all business transactions he so desires. As of now, that includes the trading of your little rocks. Does it now? That seems awfully arbitrary, if you ask me. But that wouldn't be the first foul thing to happen here. Or weren't you aware, Mr. Morlock? You see, the price of gold
Actually,
is actually 10 times what you're giving to your miners.
Ali,
Ellie, maybe this isn't the time. It's exactly the time. They're deceiving honest, hard-working people just to line their pockets. On my honor as a merchant, I won't stand for it. Omar, teach this little desert ant what happens to pests who try to stain my good name. Ready to be squished, boy. I'd like to see you try. I'm stronger than I look. I'm well versed in all the martial arts.
let's do this.
Ali, the one-man army. They call me in the South. The mere mention of my name strikes fear into the hearts of any who would wrong the common man. As he just gets bitch-slapped to the floor in one shot. I've killed more people than I can count, and all with one hand. Then you'll make a fine opponent. Oops. The one-man army? Ha! A merchant's weapon is his words. We don't stand a chance on a real battlefield. Maybe not you. My fight was lost the instant we came to blows. I trust you've learned your lesson, Ant. Looks like your wares aren't selling so well. Don't worry, I'll take them off your hands. These stones belong to me, do you understand? Actually, I bought them. I didn't mine them up and take them. I bought them from your workers, so technically the people who mined them from the walls and sold them to me are in the wrong. So this is unfair. If you're so determined to have them, though, I'll let you be my little worker ant. I'll be in my manor. Come find me if you want a real job. What a good guy. I'm sure we won't fight him. Can't believe that man. How dare he take advantage of people to line his own pockets? That's just dirty. Ali. I might not agree with everything he does. But I do agree with what he said to Morlock. Even if he could have been more diplomatic about it. I have to save him. Morlock said he'd be in his manor. It's time to pay him a visit. Oh. So I've lost another 1,000 schmeckles. So I'm at a net 1,500 loss. Son of a bitch. How low can you get? I won't stand for this.
Tressa.
Calm yourself, Tressa. He's going to pay, do you hear? Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop me. I'll take him on my own. I shall not, but at the very least, allow me to help you. Better two than one, yes? Truth be told, I was angry too. It was only the quickness of your temper that has allowed me to control mine. Oh, well, then you understand how I feel after all. Thank you, Sir Holbrook. You need not thank me. We are comrades on this journey. You got that right. Time to switch. Oh, hello.
Hey.
You going to help Ali? That's the plan. I thought he was your sworn enemy in the trading business. He was, and is, but only in business. He hasn't been good for my sales, but it's not like I hate him as a person, you know? Don't you think this is the perfect chance to get rid of a thorn in your side? Maybe that's how thieves work, but not honest traders. He gets on my nerves for sure, but what's the point if I don't beat him fair and square? Suit yourself. I'll not be taking advice from thieves, thank you very much. She's got some steel in her bones, this one. Did you say something? Nothing important. Pay no mind to this thief. Time to switch out these two. Alphen and Ophelia? See if they have anything immediately to say. Ophelia. Let's try Primrose and Ophelia first. We don't need to equip them if they're just going to have a dialogue here. Well, shit. So Alphen, Ophelia, and Primrose are the ones I haven't gotten things from, right? Can't really change them out, can I? So it's gonna be a lot harder to get banter when Cyrus is locked in non-Cyrus chapters. I mean, I'm not gonna have a tank. I wonder if that's really a big deal. I haven't changed Tressa to White Mage either. Oh, because Cyrus was White Mage. We got these three. Let's do that. See if we got anything for Alphen. Equip. Equip. See what we got. Nope. But I will start changing jobs around. Yes. Dancer. White Mage. Thief. He would actually be suited to Warrior with how much HP he has. Well, his defense isn't as good as these two. Probably because he's such lower level. Oh, he's also not equipped. Let's see how this does. Protective ring, protective earring, protective earring, sprightly earring. Spirit sword. Alrighty. Now let's check his stats comparatively. 377. Yeah, he's got higher defense. Not higher elemental defense than Cyrus, but we'll stick with this. Yeah, I think I'll finish up this chapter and then I'll stop the stream for today. No banter. A little save. 46 hours on the dot. A lot of that, I wouldn't even say is grinding because I let the game sitting for a bit in a lot of these situations. Here we go.
Step
Oh.
right up.
Get your ass beating right here.
The peacock strut.
Here goes nothing.
What to do?
Merchant skills. How about this? Still alive, are you?
I'm
An interesting dilemma.
Dead now.
You should have studied harder.
If I had max boosted him with Tressa, it might have gone differently. Hello, chest. Take that. Still got this worker with us.
Can't we settle this like gentlemen?
No.
Here I go! For you!
I am ready. The peacock struck.
Bring it on!
Right, he didn't have any skills for this class.
How'd
Sure.
you like this?
Chilling powder. I thought it would be a sleeping thing.
Now, what?
Now the true lesson.
That'll work.
Not bad. A passing grade.
Let's get some stuff for his warrior thing here. Stat wall. Insight. Skills. Resist ailments, resist ailments. Yes, yes, yes. The gun show goes on. He doesn't need this. Cover. Foot. This is good. Especially for all the buffs he'd be giving to himself. Actually, lasting an extra turn would be nice. Two save points in one area.
May I have this dance?
An interesting dilemma.
A great inferno to scorch the land.
Bye-bye.
Not bad. A passing grade.
It's like, holy shit, Cyrus. Stop burning everything you see. Yeah. You know what I also didn't do? I didn't go back underground with Therium to get that
Here
chest.
I come!
That thing's gonna survive.
A great inferno to scorch the land.
Let's do this!
It's gonna survive, so I'm gonna do that.
I'm
Yeah.
Here goes nothing.
Now, what next?
Nothing will quiet the storm.
Be back.
I am ready.
What to do? What a nice breeze. You got more than you bargained for.
Let's just flip down this way. Nope. Save time. Mr. Morlock's mansion is through all that shit. $560 gold left behind by a fucking dead person at this mansion's doorstep. Is this Ouija's mansion? Yoink.
I've done my research on
Oh. Guard dogs and guards?
Here we go.
Mercenary and war dogs. Gotcha. Okay. Not weak against swords, huh?
I am ready. The peacock strut.
What to do?
Give your BP to
For
him
you.
and hope he one-shots him.
Now the true lesson. Nothing will quiet the storm.
They're weak to lightning, but not the guard.
You should have studied harder.
Okay. This place is built weirdly. Jesus, dogs. Surprise the foe. Cool.
Nothing will quiet the storm.
I am ready. The peacock strut.
All right. Level slash.
He actually says it.
It's my turn now. Thank you.
I'll just take the money that the dog had.
Bring it on.
My pocket money! No! Axe, sword, spear, maybe? No.
I am ready. Nighthode, bring your shade.
No, but they're dead.
The show is over.
Is there a way to... Oh. Going up.
May I have this dance?
Wind, huh?
Now, what?
Oh, good. Dead.
Not bad. A passing grade.
Conscious Stone. It's actually a good one to have. Is sleep more prevalent than unconscious, I wonder. That was a long way to walk for just that.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Boards? Weak to wind?
What is that?
A great inferno to scorch the land.
I am ready.
Still alive.
The show is over.
Nope. I need to heal SP pretty soon here. Nobody needs to heal really except for Alphen. That would be good enough. Another 560 Schmeckles, left behind by a poor unfortunate soul.
Open for business.
Different guard.
All right. Level slash.
I am ready. The peacock struck.
Fire, maybe?
A great inferno to scorch the
No,
land.
but they're dead.
Thus ends your lesson.
I wish I could get that SP regen after that hit, but since the battle ends, he's like, nope, I don't need it. What does refreshing jam do again? HP and SP. It's like a rest for the merchant. Although I don't know how good it is. Ah, I need a thief for here too, don't I? God damn it. Well, I can pop on
Gentlemen,
less random encounters and do that pretty quickly, I think.
I am ready. The peacock struck.
Wow, didn't even get the hit off.
Let's do this.
Ooh, these things are weak.
For you.
now, what?
Now the true nothing will quiet the storm.
Not bad. A passing grade.
There's a doorway over here. Okay. Another save point. I don't know how weak they expect you to be, but I guess it's appreciated. Just in case a power outage happens or something.
Step right up.
Yes, yes. Bark, bark. Fire and lightning, huh?
Let's do this. For you.
Might as well.
I am ready. The peacock struck.
Here we go. Level slash.
Nope.
My focus is unparalleled. Nothing will quiet the storm.
It's poor dogs.
Not bad. A passing grade.
Here we go.
Omar.
How fare my coffers? Man, this place is a dump. It's like so dusty and grim for how rich you are. Overflowing as always, sir. And I expect even greater profits with those stones. As if I wasn't wealthy enough already to think those dirty rocks would prove more valuable than gold. Those rocks belong to us. Perhaps Omar rattled your brains a bit too hard. Let me remind you that this land, all of it, belongs to me. So even if a little ant like you managed to dig up something beneath the surface, it's mine. You don't want to make an enemy out of me. I can crush bugs like you with the bottom of my shoe. Between the mines and the stones, my profits will continue to grow. It's only a matter of time before I'm the wealthiest man in the realm.
Hold it right there.
Hold it! Green pea?
Come to inquire job, have you? Very well.
I'd sooner eat those rocks than work for you.
You're as much of a fool as the boy is, then. To think two self-styled merchants would be so averse to making money.
In his voice, he's heavy set for sure.
You should know that I pay my loyal men quite well. Everyone has a price.
That's so.
I understood that more than ever after I chased out that stubborn old landlord and took control here.
Confessing to a crime.
You... what?
There's nothing that money can't buy. So, what's your price, boy? On second thought, never mind. You're Maroof's whelp, aren't you? For all I know, you could be a fraud just like your old man.
A fraud?
Shut up!
Didn't he tell you? His father's an infamous swindler in the South. He made a fortune scamming gullible sops with fanciful half-truths. Until, that is, he got swindled himself by a trusted friend of all people. Saddled with debt, poor Maroof ended up bankrupt. A sad tale, no?
Ali?
There's no room for emotions in business. The poor, stupid fool.
Say that one more time.
What's that?
Insult my father's name one more time and I'll... My father was a good, honest man. He sold his customers what they wanted, and his words made them happy.
Your father was nothing but a lousy, lying dog. Those with money make the rules, boy. Second-rate peddlers like you and your old man should shut up and die like the paupers you are.
You son of a...
If you won't work for me, I'll just find another way to make money off of you. You won't sell for much, but it's better than nothing.
Mr. Morlock. Never in my life have I heard someone spout such cruel words.
You must have missed the part where you were helping Primrose out?
Your coffers may be overflowing, but you're still morally bankrupt.
Oh, go on.
You make a mockery out of others like you're getting paid for it. You cheat your workers out of their hard-earned money and monopolize their profits. If anyone's a swindler here, it's you!
It seems you've forgotten your own manners. Omar, let's help the girl remember her place. It's time you learned that money is might!
Guess who's getting stolen from?
Now, let's get down to business.
Is that Omar?
Interesting dilemma. Nothing will quiet the storm.
I am ready. The peacock strut.
Here I go!
Unable to collect. He doesn't have money. Cool. Alright, donate to him.
For you!
Bring it on! Come and get me!
That'll work. These things are wicked, or
ready.
stronger than I thought.
The mole dance.
Here I go!
Let's go ahead and clear these wounds here.
Witness the miracle of healing!
Yeah, Cyrus is a much better healer. Holy shit.
All right.
Let's see here. Sure, let's try that
How
out.
do you like this?
Ice or light, huh? Good to know.
My focus is unparalleled. Nothing will quiet the storm.
Those fuckers are dead.
I am ready.
Let's keep him buffed.
The peacock strut.
It's my turn now! I won't hold back! For you!
Yeah.
Here we go.
Nice. So he's weak against spear. What about? It's not axe.
Let's get that.
I am ready.
Nothing to steal, huh? Armor corrosive though.
This might hurt.
What to do? Heal!
This is gonna hurt.
My focus is unparalleled. Nothing will quiet the storm.
Bring it on.
Try sword. Nope. She's weak to elements, maybe? Tightens his
Let's do
defenses.
this! What a nice breeze!
Not wind.
I am ready.
Dark?
The moonlight walks.
No. Maybe fire or ice.
A great inferno to scorch
Not
the
fire.
land.
Here we go.
Ice?
Cool off.
There we go. That's what you're weak against.
I
That
am
will make
ready.
for a good time. Daggers? There we go.
What to do?
Bring it on. How do you
Just
like
testing
this?
stuff out. Lightning, huh?
Now,
Ooh, debuffed him. Ooh.
Now the true lesson begins.
So. Jesus.
All right.
So Indra's Seed and Plum occasionally lowers elemental defense. Try that.
How do you like this?
Mystery Bloom. Or Blustery Bloom, gotcha.
I am ready.
Let's keep the
This
defense
may
down.
hurt.
Here I go!
Oh, he's got two separate things going down at the same time. Elemental defense. Ah, it's different. Maybe staff? Bow, maybe? Staff, I think, is his last weakness.
What is the logical course of action?
There it is.
Here
9.
I go!
Should be able to bring this down a bit.
Bring it on. Alrighty.
Alrighty!
I am ready.
This will be fine.
Here I go!
I am ready. The peacock strut.
Bring it on.
Wow. Right, can't do that.
How do you like this?
It did bring down elemental defense.
My turn now!
Ooh.
For you!
I am ready.
Physical defense. Sure, bring him out.
What is the
My focus is on.
Yeah. Good amount of damage.
Thus ends your lesson.
You got Omar's axe.
No.
Oh, Omar! And after all I spent on you. Give up, Mr. Morlock. You've lost. Now apologize to Ali for what you said about his father. Green pea.
Hey!
Well, Mr. Morlock? I'm so terribly, profusely sorry. I take it all back, every word.
So...
Good. I take it you'll be leaving this town, never to return? Leave town, but
not so fast!
Being a good merchant is all about timing. You need to know when to cut your losses. Or haven't you heard of sunk costs?
What to do?
I foresee great misfortune in your future if you stay. Come, Omar! Better opportunities await us. Good riddance. Now to find someone honest to run this town.
Tressa.
Oh, I can't, possibly. Well, if you insist. I know a nice lady up on the hill.
I hate to say this. I owe you one. And a merchant always pays his debts. You have my word.
I'll hold you to it.
What Morlock said about my old man? It's true. Some did call him a swindler. But it was a lie, spread by competitors who were jealous of his talent. And while it's true my father was deceived by his friend and forced to take on his debt, doesn't diminish the things he taught me. Our words have the power to make our customers happy. So I'll follow in my father's footsteps, work hard, and go back home with enough money to pay our debts in full.
Ali.
Say, have you ever heard of the Merchant's Fair? It's the greatest auction in the realm, held each year in Grandport.
Sounds like a good next chapter for you.
The wealthiest and most influential people the world over come to feast their eyes on treasures beyond your imagination. They say there's nothing you can't buy at the Merchant's Fair.
That sounds incredible.
I'm going to go there and make my dreams come true. If you can make it at the fair, you can make it anywhere.
You really do have a way with words, Ali. Guess I'll be seeing you in Grandport.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Well, we still need to have our rematch. And what better place to settle the score than the Merchant's Fair?
I'll bring my best treasure. If you think you stand a chance, I suggest you do the same.
I'll find the greatest treasure there is. You'll see.
Good. Once you have it, come find me at the fair. I'll be the one drawing the largest crowd.
They won't stick around for long after I get there.
You're sounding less green already, Green Pea. See you at the fair.
Sharing a connection with someone new, for however brief a time, is unforgettable.
She's reading from the book.
After we met, all I wanted to do was forget Ali. But he sure knows how to make a lasting impression.
She seems to be the only one with this, like, inner monologue at the end of things.
Now, I think I've found a good rival in him. Funny how things turn out, no?
Or maybe I'm just crazy. I feel like maybe other people did this, but I can't remember.
And now I know my final destination, Grandport and the Merchant's Fair.
But you gotta find a treasure first, right?
For now, I'll follow in the footsteps of the nameless traveler and make for Victor's Hollow. There I'll find myself a treasure beyond my wildest dreams.
Banter! She found some gold. Ah, shucks, ain't that nice? Nice? What's nice? Making a new pal like that. Pal? Surely you're not talking about Ali, my arch rival. Ha! Who else would I be talking about? Sure you don't see eye to eye about everything. Here he goes. And you got off on the wrong foot with a little spat, I get it. But you both eat from the same bowl, and ill fortune that hurts one of you hurts the other. If that's not a foundation for friendship, I don't know what is. A promise to a true friend is as important as life itself. Remember that, Tress. I'll try not to forget. Switch out party members real quick. We need to get Therion back in here. To steal or to get those chests that I missed before. So, I still haven't got a Primrose thing or an Ophelia one. I'm just gonna put whatever on them because I'm not gonna really. It doesn't really matter. I do need to equip Cyrus with this one. Alright. Let's make our way into this first area. Oh, we can't go back in? Or we can. Good. For some reason it was blocking me off last time, and I think it was because hadn't been able to leave the town yet. Let's get that chest. There we go. Snipe saber. I'm glad you can fast travel. 342 schmeckles left behind by a dead man. Running increases encounter rate, so me doing just a saunter, I'm going to get a lot less encounters. Although slightly slower. I haven't gotten into a single encounter. So, 280 schmeckles left behind. Yep. Where's that purple chest? Not here. Might get into an encounter now that I've retread steps a little bit too much. There. Not there. There we go. First encounter.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
Agreed.
What to do?
Okay. Was it in the next area? Up. I still don't know what the snipe saber does. I'm gonna check it out as soon as I'm done with this. 504 schmeckles left behind by another dead person. Tressa is just like looting corpses. Not there. There we go. Hasty helm. Well. More corpse looting right at the entrance to town. Let's see here. First, let's set up our party appropriately and then start looking at this stuff. Talk to him, please. Hot. And often is pretty fucking useful. But let's see here. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. They're all in good things. Alright, so wait. Come here. Give me. Talk to the fucking man. What the hell? Optimize. Oh, we're not going to optimize until we get jobs on them. Alright, so now... Snipe saber. What is that? Physical attack and accuracy. Ooh, yeah, that's good for her because she uses those bow attacks that target everybody. Perfect for her, actually. Little hat. Hasty helm. Speed. Up by a fuck ton. Holy shit. It'll ensure they go first. Seems to be the case. I don't know, I mean, it would be good for her? It's good, but, Gideon's dagger. Yeah. Spirit sword. Arcane would bring that up. Evasion is nice, though. Well, that's what those things are. I'm going to go ahead and save real quick. And let's see here. What is our next destination? Nothing in Quarry Quest. Quarry Quest. Here you go again. Quarry Crest. 23. 27. 24, even though you can't see it, and there's no way to see that not cut off unless you zoom in. So 23 is the next highest. 22 with that one. 27. We'll do Ophelia's next. Saints Bridge. Did I actually make my way there on the stream? I might not have. So, what we'll do... We'll go to Clearbrook. Would you care to spend a little more time with me? That is not how one behaves in a civilized society. We're gonna do it. Uh-oh. Ooh. How about this? If I don't get him with this roll, I'll get him off stream. But we're going to start here, and we're going to have Zeph in the party. Let's see here. How much would it cost? I'm curious in this town. It was 5,000 in the other one. But who can say? Can you even talk to people? You can talk to people, but you can't use any skills. That's what the downside is. The pub. Wow, I'm completely missing it. It's up there. That thing is hidden behind the thing. I see. Well, your unfortunate reputation precedes you. 2,000. I'll pay it. I'll get it off stream. For now, I'm going to end it. Thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed. We'll get some more quests done in the next stream. Bye-bye.